And welcome back to Resident Evil 7. I've decided that we're gonna get the broken shotgun and repair it.
So that you can have an even cooler shotgun. One of my favorite shotguns in video games in this game.
Yeah, the M21.
You're goddamn right it is. It is an over-under shotgun.
Hell yeah.
I love this damn thing.
Oh, also, while we're poking around the house, let's just do a little cleanup on bobbleheads that I might have missed and antique coins.
Literally poking around. That Mr.
Yes,
Everywhere, he really gets around. One might say that he's Mr. Guy Who Appears Frequently.
That sounds accurate. Yeah.
Yeah. There's another one down over here.
This door is familiar, but not.
Yeah, we'll come back to this door later.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what the fuck? I never knew there was an antique coin there. What?
There is.
I just clipped my mic really bad there. So, all right, that actually explains my commentary from the previous video entirely. That is the one antique coin I missed. In the last video, I said that you were allowed to miss one and still get all of the cages. I know that for a fact because I missed that coin. How in the fuck are you supposed to find that? You gotta be on drugs.
Yeah, seriously. Like, if you want to find everything, you gotta, like, have a good stack of, I forgot what they're called already.
Psychostimulants.
Yes, thank you.
You gotta plug your controller into port 2 so psychostimulants can't read your mind.
Oh shit, how do I do that with a wireless controller?
You need to go out and purchase a Sony DualShock 4. Don't worry, they're only like $60.
My store only has DualShock 5s, or, Dual Senses.
Oh, the DualSense.
You're rude.
Where's the sense in that name? Also, where's the sense in what we're doing right now? Ethan, you did watch that videotape, right?
But that means Mia's this way.
Yeah.
That's very true. And we now know she has been Mia napped again, this time by the matriarch.
Also, that box was full of not goodies.
I love it when video games do that. Dead Space putting a single gribbly that you have to mash E on in a shelf.
Right. So, there's a big old wasp's nests, or actually, I don't even know what insects these are, but they're big nests here that, have a bunch of gigantic fucking bugs.
They appear to be locusts or maybe mosquitoes of some kind. They're pests. Don't worry, I used to live in the South. These are everywhere and they're exactly this big.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They scream when you kill them too. In real life, I mean.
Okay, so we're gonna hold off on going to the right for now.
Yeah, let's not walk right up to the wasp's nest. Putting your
No matter what, we gotta walk through or walk by some wasp or bug nests. So we're just gonna run real fast through this one.
Ethan, you may want to put on a coat or a jacket or some put on like a blanket. Okay.
Get like a beekeeper suit. Those are freely available, right?
And you know what? People in the South really like to make drugs, which frequently require you to wear like a hazmat suit so that you can fumigate it. So there's got to be one around here somewhere. These people have to be on all of the meth. By the way, this game doesn't just have mosquitoes. I mentioned this before, but it's actually about to be relevant. If you're an arachnophobe, don't watch the next couple of videos. That's the gentlemen themselves clinging to those shelves. ChaosArgate, let me ask you, because I will be scared if you do it. Do you get a little too close to any of those?
I try to for an achievement, but at some point I decide fuck it and I opt to go cleanse it the better way.
Yeah, so there are multiple ways to disarm those traps that have, yes indeed, spiders clinging to them. And I'm excited to watch ChaosArgate get high and do it because it's it's nice to watch the trap be disarmed, let's say. But again, this game is a VR game. So you keep that in mind for the next video or so as we get very, very close to some very horrible things that really do live in the South. Margurite Baker.
Yeah, we're gonna get real close and personal with her later.
So this
anyway.
So this is where that Mia tape took place. We went down that way to run away from Margurite, correct?
Yes, we did, and we're gonna go down that way now. I need an item box real bad though.
Yeah. Wait. What did that say?
Burner fuel.
I think we want that.
Yeah, we will want that. I also have some solid fuel in my inventory right now that I picked up in the dining room.
Ooh.
There's another shadow puppet puzzle that we did solve as Mia.
Ooh, that's the solid fuel is it's definitely charcoal, so you could just eat it and it'll fuel your digestive health.
Ah.
Yes.
There's some
That'll
chem
get it out
fluids
of your
in there.
inventory.
And here's the burner grip that we saw with me as Mia.
Yes, the weed killer. Doesn't it make sense now that Margurite would want to get rid of her weed killer?
Yep. Also, backpack.
Backpack?
Backpack.
Wow, it's loaded up with things.
Goes.
And knickknacks, too. I remember the whole song, but I'll stop there to save myself the embarrassment. I actually forgot that you could upgrade your inventory space in this game. Wow.
Yeah, there's like 3 backpacks, I think.
They do a really good job of disguising that in the UI. I don't know if you noticed, but the UI, it's got the very bare minimum of space for your starting inventory. And then like the spot where the description of items goes, it kind of pulls down. Yeah, there. If you hover over your items tab for a second, you'll see that it's added like a new row to the list. See? It's
Yeah.
really cool. Like they just didn't imply that your inventory could get bigger. Probably because it scares the player.
I'm glad that you have the ability to expand your inventory in this game, because 12 slots is kind of tight, especially now that we have a shotgun taking up 2 of them.
There's
I like that you. Sorry, like, would you go ahead?
There's nothing more horrifying than not being able to be a hoarder.
Yup.
Okay, that's approximately what I was going to say. So yeah, you're right. I was going to comment on ChaosArgate's inventory Tetris here. You should. Would you like me to talk about the inventory Tetris in this game, or would you?
Go right ahead.
Okay, so in your inventory there, the top right slots are your D-pad for selecting items, and it doesn't matter, I don't think, which end of the shotgun is in that square, as long as either the front or the back is in the square with the D-pad. So stuff that takes up 2 slots, you want to have it facing vertical so that it doesn't like fucking squish other stuff out of your hotbar. The game arranges your inventory automatically, and I wish it didn't. I wish the game didn't arrange your inventory, or there was an option to make it not do that, because having to rotate that would be really cool.
Yeah.
Like the good old days. Speaking of like the good old days, I like them mosquitoes breaking in through that window. Now we just need a note that says itchy tasty on it.
So here's one way you could deal with the spiders. You could just fucking shoot them. I don't recommend this.
What do you mean don't recommend this? You're shooting spiders with a shotgun. It's like you're trying to give me an erection. Never mind. My boner has deflated. Oh my god. Wow, you're ballsy.
There's an achievement if you manage to successfully like clear the whole door using just your knife.
There is. You can. It's kind of cool in a horrible way, but Ethan's knife, I don't know if you've seen when we were using it on Mia, but also on Jack, it makes like those line-shaped cuts. Those are real. That's the real path of the weapon, where if you cut through some of the spiders, it'll leave like a little line through them, and it's cool, but they're spiders, so don't show it off ever.
Okay. If you destroy any of the nests, like say with the shotgun or the weapon we're gonna pick up in the old house, the bugs that inhabit it will just go away. They won't bother you if you walk by the area again.
And thank God for it.
So, if you're playing along, I recommend you don't do what I'm doing right here. Oh, hi, Mia.
Ethan!
No more bullshit, Mia. I want some answers.
I know, you're right, and I always wanted to tell you, but I can only remember a little, and the rest is just gone.
Daddy, right? You mind if I borrow Mommy for a little bit? Don't just stand there. Do something!
Ethan, help!
Good advice, though, Lucas. I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Don't just stand there. Do something. If only Ethan would.
All right, let's heat it then and go do something.
It's officer deputy all over again. We're gonna our wife is gonna get a shovel in the head, but based on the axe that we buried in her neck, she's gonna be fine.
All right, so now that we've seen that and we try to go back to the dining kitchen.
Stay the fuck out!
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. VR game.
Yep.
Thank you for looking away from the door, by the way.
You're welcome. I actually completely forgot about that.
If you don't look away from the door, the spiders crawl on your arm, and like you have to like swing your weapon to shake them off.
Fun stuff.
What? Oh, you've unleashed Mr. X.
Yes. So we have another person who's gonna patrol the area, and Margurite. It's Margurite's turn.
What?
She's not as thorough as Jack is, but you know.
Well, she's got her lantern is the thing. She doesn't seem like she can see very well. Probably got glaucoma, what with all of the mosquitoes in her eyeballs.
Yeah.
When you have worms squirming around in your head, it tends to make your vision a little worse. Ethan.
This is bad.
I'm just gonna run away.
Ethan. Okay. It's gonna be a Mario and Princess Peach situation. Mario defeats the bakers and saves Mia, and she goes to give him a kiss, but he is literally 99% covered in wasp stings, so there's nowhere to kiss him.
You know what? If it worked out for Deadpool at the end of his movie, I think it'll be fine for Ethan.
Well, see, the thing is, right, things working out for Deadpool is generally relevant. Like, he ends up half of a human being pretty often, and things still work out for him. You know, Ethan is like 95% of a human being now, what with that hand, so...
I mean, I'll give him credit for it being reattached. Call it 99%.
Fair enough. You know what? The staples take off a little bit. It's like an Ethan of Theseus. An Ethan of Ethan. I like that the bakers have all of these crazy, stupid, ornate puzzle items that were designed in-universe by a real in-universe Resident Evil guy, but they still have also equally realistic shitty holes in the house that allow you to get everywhere, like a real Southern family. Fucking, that's true. That's straight up true. At my mom's house, there's a hole in the wall behind the fucking fireplace that the cats use to get between floor 1 and the basement. Why do they do that? I don't know. They could just take the stairs like normal people animals, but they don't. Oh shit.
Sacred altar on the second floor, huh?
It seems Margurite, it seems Margurite is losing her grip on the English language. Again, these people really are from Louisiana.
This door is locked and protected by a crow.
I guess that explains it, though. These specific stupid, dumb Resident Evil doors were put here by Margurite because she's paranoid about her daughter sneaking around.
Yeah, that still sounds accurate.
Why ever would Zoe do something like that?
Why indeed?
Well, I wouldn't go in there. Because I recall what happened last time we went in this hole.
I do too, but remember, Margurite knew we were down here in the videotape, but she doesn't know where we are right now.
I guess that's true, and we do have gun, so, you know, we can video game our way out of this situation.
And
What?
we can drive this lawnmower away.
How did he get down here? I think that this game really does have supernatural elements in it.
Oh yeah.
The lawnmowers.
Also, that bottle of detergent. That bottle of Hey Bro detergent.
I really like the Hey Bro detergent. I love textures of books and stuff in video games. Clutter
It's so
objects
fun.
with text on them.
The bakers just really love Hey Bro.
It's a brand with fortitude. It is a brand of strength and integrity, bro. It can do like a whole keg stand and it can still get your clothes clean after upchucking on them.
Honestly, part of me really kind of hopes Capcom does like a PS5 or next gen version of RE7 and maybe 2 or 3, just for the higher res textures.
It would be cool to see. On PC, right, this game looks gorgeous, right? And consoles, especially with stuff like PSVR, right? It makes consoles totally acceptable, right? As a viable alternative for the same goddamn experience. Consoles and PC are finally just about equal in terms of fidelity. And with PSVR being more affordable than something like Oculus, I don't blame anyone who would buy a PS5 version of this game if they had the chance. This is a great game to play on consoles, because look at the controls and the shooting. They're perfect for an analog stick.
Yeah.
Like, the people who watch my LPs, they know that I'm not a huge fan of aiming on thumbsticks. I actually could play this with a controller, because the pace of the game and just the weight of the movement, I don't know, ChaosArgate, how do you feel about it? It just feels very deliberate. Like, Ethan's he controls like a boat, but a good steering boat.
Yeah, you're right. It is very deliberate. Like, I didn't have all that much trouble just, adjusting to, the controls of this game and 8.
I feel like
I do have a lot
like
of trouble with these locusts, though.
I was gonna say, I feel like you need faster reaction time. Or, alternatively, a different weapon than your knife.
Yeah.
Perhaps even just pressing forward and ignoring them for now.
No, I would say that all... Yeah, I would say that's actually a bad idea in this case.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as we don't stick around, she won't...
Hey, does YouTube still allow you to name videos fucking shitcock?
I don't know.
Can you name this video fucking shitcock?
Tempting. Very tempting.
Okay.
Anyway, this is... a little bit ago, I realized that I could have gone here before going and triggering Margurite. And I should have, because that triggers, or, gets us the burner nozzle. And with that, we can make the flamethrower.
Wait, are you saying that we now have a way to take the fight to the bugs that doesn't involve Mr. Miyagi catching them with chopsticks out of the air?
Yes.
Nice. Demonstrate. I'm looking forward to it.
As soon as I, clean out this little room here.
Knocking over that pile of cans. Those were meticulously placed by Margurite someday when she was high on speed. That rippling in the water over there is probably an alligator.
Right, so it's a flamethrower. It spits out fire.
It
Pretty
works
good against
flamin'.
bugs.
And now that we've got the flamethrower, I can point out that I never knew you could kill the nests with shotgun shells.
Yeah, you can. I mean, hey, you can kill them with anything. It's just standing directly in the line of fire from the bugs while doing it is it's ill-advised. This is good though. You've shown off just there for the viewers. If you oh no, you actually get a good look at him here. Hey, you're a good Let's Player, ChaosArgate. Check out those welts on his hands. I was not joking about getting covered in bee stings. You really do.
Yeah, they do a lot of work to really show the shit that Ethan goes through.
His poor hands.
Yes, his hands especially. There's an interaction I missed too. I don't know if I've shown it off in the LP like as a side thing or not, but if Jack catches you the first time he's patrolling, like in a very specific scenario, he can and probably will chop Ethan's leg off.
Indeed, he will. There is a special sequence just for that first section where he's running around, where he does this like a low sweep with the shovel, and he'll just shovel straight through your leg like Officer Deputy's head, and you'll have to crawl around and get your leg while Jack taunts you about it. And I wish this game had more of that. Treat Ethan like it's that video game Never Dead. Have his body parts just coming off like it's a grindhouse horror flick.
Yeah, and if he does chop Ethan's leg off, the game will like forever show that his pant leg is, you know, cut off.
Indeed, they have a very slightly different model. You can even pick up your leg and rotate it around before it puts it back in your inventory. And even then, I believe the leg itself is labeled like right leg, as if like Ethan looked at it and he was like, well, this ain't my left leg. I would know my left leg anywhere. That one's still attached. I'm actually glad that you triggered Margurite early. Most people trigger her the way that you are describing, and they don't really run into her, because this area is pretty much a square. So if you and Margurite never cross paths, you'll never get attacked by her or anything, and never even really know she's patrolling.
You never hear any of these glorious lines.
Yeah, her calling you a fucking shitcock, saying she's gonna make gumbo out of you.
I'm just gonna say this is kind of a compromise between playing optimally and my first playthrough, where I triggered her immediately by accident.
There is nothing wrong with that. The one thing that this game I think taps into really hard is the idea that Ethan is just as lost as you are. Ethan, oh, you don't want that herb. But yeah, well, the idea that, you know, you just bump into Margurite and then she vomits spiders on you. Like, Ethan could do that, so it makes sense that it can happen to the player.
Yeah, no, it makes perfect sense. It's just stressful when you're trying to explore.
That too. There's ChaosArgate taking care of the spiders the proper way, by the way.
Yeah, just kill them with fire. Literally.
Yeah,
I was gonna say nuke it from orbit, but you don't unlock that till New Game Plus.
Yeah, I thought you needed the burner to do that.
Oh, yeah. Nope. So the game doesn't imply you can destroy those with conventional weapons, but they do eventually die.
Yeah. Anyway, now that we have a crow key, we can come back to here to pick up some more goodies.
Yeah. So through that window, when you were destroying the Mr. Everywhere, I saw something in this room that looked kind of important.
Yeah, we're gonna go pick it up. And also, here's the crow key.
Matches the doors.
Yep, it's just a triangular hole. It's a grenade launcher.
You can hunt some alligators with that.
It's a handmade one too.
Yeah, it looks like shit. It looks like it's going to explode every time you fire it. So, again, the South. Have you ever seen those potato cannons? I have fired a PVC pipe potato cannon with a lighter, some hairspray, and a nail that I lit up. And the potato destroyed the bark on a tree.
Jesus.
Yes, I asked my stepdad if I could fire it at something other than the tree, and he said, as long as it's not alive, because it will be dead after.
Yeah, potato guns are not to be trifled with.
No,
and
they make such a satisfying thump. Real life grenade launchers, if you've ever wondered, they don't go thump. PVC pipe potato cannons go thump.
I told you to stay out of here!
I've fallen and I can't get up. Let me borrow your life alert.
Somehow that shove was enough to break the floor.
Well, if you look at the floor beforehand, it's like a cartoon. There's like just a little, like, very easily breakable boards placed over the hole.
Sucker, let's get down to business.
It's like when you're watching an old cartoon and you know that that's not part of the background, it's going to be interactive with.
Exactly. Dude, I was gonna make that comparison if no one else did. It's like fucking Elmer Fudd is like walking by a bush that's like a cartoon bush. It's obviously Bugs Bunny. Literally Bugs Bunny. Yeah! You got the line! I told you they're from the South! Yes! ChaosArgate, thank you for doing this Let's Play. And when you offend her in her home, she melts into a big pile of gunk, just like in the South. The most realistic game I think I've ever played.